Most people believe money is about math. We're taught to see our financial lives as a giant spreadsheet, a puzzle that can be solved with the right formula. Earn more, spend less, invest wisely. The advice is simple, logical, and plastered across every financial blog and bestseller. We track every penny, optimize every investment, and chase every percentage point of return. But if it were really that simple, wouldn't we all be rich? But the truth? Money is not math. It's psychology. It's a complex web of emotions, hidden biases, and deeply ingrained stories we tell ourselves about what it means to be wealthy, to be secure, to be successful. How you think about wealth, your unique money mindset, will ultimately decide if you build lasting financial freedom, or stay trapped in a cycle of earning and spending, forever feeling like you're just falling behind. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover the hidden psychology of money. We'll explore the invisible forces that dictate your financial decisions, and more importantly, show you how to rewire your mindset for a life of true abundance. Chapter 1. Money is never just about numbers. We like to think we make financial decisions logically. We compare interest rates, read reviews, and calculate the long-term value. We believe we are the rational captains of our financial ships. But in reality, nearly every money decision is emotional. It's a battle in your brain between your rational prefrontal cortex and your ancient impulsive limbic system. And most of the time, the emotional brain wins. Buying that new phone? It's not just about specs, it's about the feeling of belonging, the hit of dopamine from the unboxing, and the status it signals to your social circle. Investing in a hot stock? It's not just about analyzing returns, it's about the gripping fear of missing out on a life-changing opportunity that everyone else seems to be capitalizing on. This is your emotional brain screaming, "Don't get left behind." Understanding this is the first step to taking back control. The biggest risk to your money isn't a market crash or a bad investment, it's your own unexamined behavior. Chapter 2. The Illusion of More. Here's one of the most pervasive psychological traps. We think more money will equal more happiness. It's the if-only syndrome. If only I got that raise, if only I could afford that house, then I'd finally be happy. But psychologists, including Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman, have proven the happiness threshold is real. Their famous study found that while more money does increase happiness for those struggling to meet basic needs, its effect on day-to-day emotional well-being drops off significantly after a certain point, around $75,000 per year in income. Beyond that, more money doesn't really buy more happiness, it just buys more stuff. So why do we keep chasing more? Two reasons: the hedonic treadmill and social comparison. The hedonic treadmill is our brain's tendency to quickly adapt to new circumstances. That new car or bigger house feels amazing for a few weeks, but soon it becomes the new normal, and we start wanting something else. And social comparison, supercharged by social media, is the engine of that treadmill. We don't just want money or a nice vacation, we want to have more and do more than the person next to us, or at least the person we see on our screen. It's a game you can't win, because the goalposts are always moving. Chapter 3. The Fear Factor. Fear is perhaps the most powerful emotion shaping our financial choices. Specifically, the fear of loss. Psychologists call this loss aversion. The principle that the pain of losing is about twice as powerful as the pleasure of winning. Losing $100 feels far worse than gaining $100 feels good. This fear paralyzes us. We fear losing money in the stock market, so we don't invest, letting our cash get eaten away by inflation. We hold on to losing investments for far too long, hoping they'll come back, because selling would mean admitting the loss is real. Then there's the fear of judgment. We fear looking broke or unsuccessful, so we overspend on things we can't afford to project an image of wealth. And of course we fear missing out, so we jump on speculative bandwagons and follow the hype, often buying at the peak and selling in a panic. Here's the paradox. The people who master money aren't fearless. They are masters of managing their fear. They don't try to time the market, they create systems like dollar-cost averaging that remove their emotions from the equation. They build a plan and stick to it, insulating their decisions from the noise of fear and greed. Chapter 4. Time versus money. One of the greatest psychological mistakes we make is viewing money as the ultimate goal, when in fact it's just a tool. The real prize is time. We fall into the trap of trading all our time for money, believing a higher salary is always the better choice. You can always make more money. There are infinite ways to earn, save, and invest. you can never, ever make more time. Every second that passes is gone forever. True wealth is not about having a big bank account or a garage full of luxury cars. It's about having control over your schedule. It's what psychologists call time affluence. It's the ability to use your money to buy back your time. This is the ultimate freedom, waking up and having the power to say, "This is what I want to do with my day." That is a luxury no price tag can match. Chapter 5. Rewiring your money mindset. So how do you fix your money psychology and start building a life of freedom? It starts with a few intentional shifts. First, detach status from spending. True success is invisible. It's financial security, peace of mind, and freedom. Define your own version of a rich life based on your values, not on brand logos. Luxury doesn't define you, your character does. Second, invest automatically and relentlessly. This is the single best way to defeat your emotional brain. Set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts for the day you get paid. Make saving and investing your default setting so it happens without thought or fear. Third, buy time, not just things. Before your next big purchase, ask yourself, can I use this money to buy back some of my time instead? Pay for a grocery delivery service, hire someone to mow your lawn. That's not an expense, it's an investment in your life. Fourth, stay humble and practice stealth wealth. The richest people often don't look rich, they prioritize security over showing off. And finally, fifth, practice gratitude. Actively appreciate what you already have. This is the most powerful antidote to the hedonic treadmill and the poison of social comparison. Conclusion. In the end, money is not about the numbers in your account, that's just the score. The real game is happening in your mind. It's about your mindset, your fears, your desires, and your definition of a life well lived. If you control your psychology, if you can understand and manage these hidden forces, you will control your wealth and, more importantly, your destiny. So remember, the goal is not simply to have more money. The goal is to use money as a tool to build a richer, freer, and more meaningful life. If you found this eye-opening, hit that subscribe button and join us for more deep dives into money, psychology, and the art of living well.